undefeated. What up, YouTube? So, today, just gonna make a quick video. Got some stuff planned out for today. But anyways, this is gonna be real quick. All I want to do is just shout out and thank some people. First person I want to shout out and thank is Jeff Cotto. I'm, very humbled and very appreciative, and I thank you that that you allowed me to be your guest on the radio broadcast. I had a blast. It's something that I've always wanted to do, is have a nice little conversation with you about boxing, in a radio or phone type setting, some kind of a collaboration, and I had a great time, and I just want to thank you for that. Next person I want to go ahead and thank Shady Slim. Thank you so much for, being a good friend and also sharing your experience with the whole copyright strike. If y'all don't know, Shady Slim put out a video just advising on how to handle a situation if you were to ever get a copyright strike. If you're an uploader, I definitely recommend checking it out. If you are planning on ever uploading videos, I definitely recommend that you check it out, because he didn't just tell you how to handle the situation, but he also let you, kind of went over the rules as to what you can and cannot do when making videos on YouTube. So big shout out to Shady Slim for that as well. Also want to thank MMA Boxing Talk. Thank you for being a good friend and putting out the content that you put out. I know you made a thank you video to me, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell the Architect and anybody else that I've done a spotlight on, because Architect, I'm thanking you as well. Big shout out to the Architect. Both these guys, MMA Boxing Talk and the Architect, made thank you videos to me, and I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate that you guys appreciate that I try to bring some traffic y'all's way. And the reason why I do that is because I believe in what y'all are doing. I don't just thank y'all for thanking me. I thank y'all for putting out good content. We all have our contributions. We all do things our way. And I don't even ask people to subscribe to me. I ask people to subscribe to y'all. I've always said, if people are going to subscribe to me, it's because they want to. I don't want it to be because I felt like I strong-armed them into it. But when somebody else is saying, hey, this person makes great videos, you should check them out, I think it tends to hold a little bit more weight than somebody going around self-promoting themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, I do thank both MMA Boxing Talk and the Architect, both for, saying their thanks, but also just for them doing what they do. Even if they didn't thank me, I don't, that's not the only reason why I thank them. They never made a thank you video, I'd still thank them just for putting out good content. I think it furthers the community, and I do my part to further the community myself by promoting these dudes. So I have made the playlist of all the spotlights I've done, including the unofficial one that I did. My very first one I wasn't calling them a spotlight. It was just, I came across a channel that had you know, very little subscribers that was putting out good videos. And, you know, I've included that one as well. And, but anyways, you know, I just want to thank all of y'all. And I mean, what better day to do that than Valentine's Day? You know, I have a girlfriend that I love and I'm deeply in love with, but I also love the YTBC. You know, if we've talked more than 2 times, you know, more than likely we're friends. And no, I enjoy interacting with each and every one of y'all. You know, I love talking with Terrence Talbot. Me and him, we have good little conversations. Even though he's not really in the YTBC anymore, the Fox Strike, you know, he's a good friend of mine. Jeff Cotto, of course, is a really good friend of mine. The Boxing Librarian, you know, all of y'all. I mean, and the list goes on and on. If I didn't mention your name, trust me, I still appreciate you and I still thank you. But you know, that's all this is. It's you know, me just taking the time to thank everyone for their contributions to the community and just any time you spent with me. You know, helps me get through my days at work. You know, when I'm there commenting on videos and stuff, a lot of times I'm at work. And then you know, when I'm not working, that's usually when I'm not commenting or anything. I mean, sometimes I am. It just depends on what I'm doing. But anyways, I don't want to turn this into a ramble. But anyways, if you're listening to this video, thank you. Thank you. If you upload in the YTBC and you're talking boxing and you're trying to bring another perspective, I thank you. Especially if you're bringing something different to the table. And actually, I do want to bring this up real quick. Somebody, I guess Mr. Boxing Today too, has received like a lot of requests to like do interviews or asking him why he doesn't do interviews with fighters and stuff. And he said he's not really interested in doing that. One thing you have to realize is, you know, if you only like one YouTuber or one YTBC channel, don't really go looking for other channels like that one YTBC channel. For a couple reasons. One, that YTBC channel already exists. Two, you know, you don't want the other thing is, if you were to actually find a YTBC channel that is trying to manage their channel just like another one, you're more than likely going to end up, you know, you're going to watch a couple videos and just be like, well, I just might as well keep watching Ego, or keep watching 78, or keep watching Jeff Cotto, or keep watching Travis Gotti, or keep watching Shady Slim, or keep watching, you know, whoever. You know, you're not really you're not really going to stay, because you're just getting more of the same, and you're gonna just feel like you're spending more time getting the same information or getting the same experience. Eventually you're gonna look for a new experience. So don't try to talk other channels into being like other channels, because in the end, you in reality don't even want that. Really, there's a place for every YTBC channel, big or small, and we all basically have a lane, and we need to stay in our lane and start merging into another. I love Jeff Cotto's videos, but you don't see me doing an evidence room of my own. You don't see me doing you know, the fight news. I mean, I do fight news, but very different from what Jeff Cotto does. And it's not because there's anything wrong with what Jeff Cotto does, but as much as I like Jeff Cotto, me and him are two different people, and that's fine. We make different types of videos, just like MMA Boxing Talk makes different types of videos, just like the Architect makes different types of videos, just like Quintarius Coleman makes different types of videos, just like Shady Slim makes different types of videos. We all have our own lane. So, I'm not... We already have Ellie Sec back. We don't need 7 other channels going out doing the same thing. Sorry about that. It was an alarm. I forgot to turn it off. But we don't need to have that. We don't need to have all these channels doing the same exact thing. We all need to be doing our own thing, and I do the Vatos Locos videos. That's my that's my contribution. That's something that I do that's different, because I do a lot of things that other YouTube channels do, but I also do some things that YouTube channels don't do, or other YouTube channels don't do. So, I'm trying to get some other things going. Just to give y'all a little sneak peek, I'm trying to put together some just some thoughts on conspiracy theories and how they relate to boxing. Also, anybody who's seen the video where I use clips from South Park, I think I'm going to do some more stuff like that. I might even give it a title. I'm kind of thinking of something like, perspectives. Because a lot of times I'll be watching TV and then I see things that are like how boxers act, or how people in the YTBC act. And, I think I'm going to start doing more stuff like that, where I take clips from movies and shows and movies and shows that have nothing to do with boxing, but find some kind of relation to that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, those are just some ideas of some different kinds of series that I'm gonna start, trying to do here on my channel. So, but that being said, those aren't things that I really see anybody else doing, and that's fine. We all have our own contributions. We all have our own talents, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a great boxing historian, because I'm not. I do know some history, and I'm always willing to learn. But I'm not going to ever act like I have a firm grasp on the early 1900s up till now, or even before then, because I don't have that knowledge. Like I said, I'm willing to gain it, and even after I do gain it, doesn't mean that I'm going to necessarily start doing videos on it, because there's already people who do that. So just keep that in mind. Let everybody stay in their own lane. It also helps for there to be better content, because those are videos that those YTBC channels are passionate about. So that's the other thing. If they don't have passion in it, it's not going to come out that great. And the content, the quality of it is just not going to be that good. So, let everybody do their thing. It'll be better quality content. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. It was supposed to be mostly a thank you video, but kind of went out into, you know, people staying in their lane and making the videos that they want to make. But as always, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. If you have a significant other, please spend time with them. Let them know that you appreciate them. I'm actually about to surprise my special someone. So anyways, y'all have a good day.
Happy Valentine's Day.